What's going on, fellas? I heard you like shoot 'em ups. Sweet shoot 'em ups based on mangas from 1980s that we will never really know unless you're a manga fan. Behold the majesty that is the UN Squadron for the SNES, released originally by Capcom in '89 in the arcades. Not to be confused with a Top Gun or any type of stuff like that. This is a totally unique game. It's a shoot 'em up, a really good one that was ported over to the SNES in 1991 with really, really nice graphics. Let's get started right off the rip. Presentation. This is good, top grade, top-notch stuff. With the Flaming Unicorn Brigade, known as the UN Squadron. One of my favorite shoot 'em ups for the SNES, and I hope it becomes one of yours too. Let's check it out. Let's go into options. Hey, this is a cool little treat for you guys that like Street Fighter 2. The select icon is the same as the one in Street Fighter 2. Kind of neat. Let's go to options to see what we got. Game level, normal. Control pad. Pretty basic controls here. Your Vulcan cannon, which is regular shot, is Y. Special weapon is B. You can change weapons with X, because you can carry multiple special weapons at once. We'll get to that later, and you'll check that out. Sound mode, we're going to play in stereo, because we're cool dudes and girls. Let's go to exit here, and let's get started on our high-flying adventure. Alright, so you can pick from 3 characters. Shin is your all-rounder. Mickey is your dexterity guy with lots of different weapons to choose from. Greg is my favorite. He looks like Mario on a bender. He's survived many dangerous missions because he can take lots of hits before exploding. So this is cool. The long hair man here is going to tell you kind of select your own adventure a la Mega Man type of deal. The first level though is you just got to go with it. This is what we're going. The target is in the front line base. Take it and make it our sword for thwarting Project 4. Project 4 is I think what the bad guys are doing. Whatever those no-gooders are up to. Alright. The shop, you can upgrade your plane. I like to stay with the basic plane in the beginning because I like to save up my money for the Big Daddy here. So let's just go with the Crusader. Then we can buy weapons that you can use with your B button. I like to go commando here and not use any special weapons in the first couple levels, or at least the first level, to save up money for the big guns. Let's do this. Now these games are hard to review because I tend to get killed when I'm not paying attention. But anyways, graphics, music. This is looking pretty sweet, isn't it? You can just feel the waves of the 90s nostalgia just hit you. This is amazing stuff. You can see up there Mick in the middle, his face. Every time he takes damage, he will grimace. Pretty standard stuff, really. Nothing that'll blow your mind by today's standards. But, nonetheless, this is a nicely done graphical style. The bullets are easy to see. The enemy projectiles, they kind of glow in the dark almost, so you'll never really be caught by surprise, which is a good thing. Okay, so we got hit. But you don't want to get hit too many times, obviously, because... Oh! Sorry. That was a clencher. Yeah. Let's upgrade our speed a little bit. You can see there is some slowdown. Technically, the game struggles along a little bit when there's a lot of stuff. And also when you're a horrible player that can't manage to destroy everything on screen, like me. You have your life bar down there at the bottom left. Hold on, I'm getting off topic. Let's finish up the graphics and the presentation and the sound. This game looks beautiful, in my opinion. For a game made in '91 on this system, I think it looks fantastic. It sounds great. The tracks are a lot of fun. There's some real sweet tunes up in here. I really tend to enjoy these. Oh my god. Alright. I gotta pay more attention. But anyways, yeah. You can't really go wrong as far as graphics and presentation. This looks great. You got your bonus money to buy some stuff at the shop. Makes it out intact. Now look at these little closers, little end caps to the levels. This is just the beginning. Damn right it is. Let's go on. So now, long-haired man tells us, select your target from these, so there's like a water base, there's some kind of convoy, some kind of jungle level. I like going for this one because I want to show you guys how neat some of these effects really are in this game. So let's go attack the enemy fighter group. The target is the enemy air force. We suspect they have stealth capability, so be careful. Check this out, this is going to be awesome. Alright. So we have 79,600 bucks. Let's stick with our Crusader here. Now for special weapons, I'm actually gonna buy the Mega Crush because it's fantastic to use on this next boss. Let's do this. It's gonna be really tricky to keep up while I'm reviewing. Really nice presentation, guys. I really appreciate. And look at the cool lightning crackle effect in the background of this level. And if you can kind of hear over my babbling, the music tracks are really excellent. But anyways, moving on to controls. There is nothing to complain about here. This is extremely smooth. As a shooter, any good shooter should be. The only reason you're really gonna falter here is if you're not paying attention while you're playing and you're reviewing the video game itself for some kind of lame YouTube channel or something like that. That's the only reason really you would falter and mess up. I am a lot better at this game than I let on, don't worry. It's just hard to do right now, obviously. But anyways, nice enemy variety as well. But the controls are excellent, like I said. You have your basic shoot button and move. That's it. Now there is also the special, which is the B button, as long as you've bought a weapon in the shop, which we will definitely use. See, we're getting ganged up on. Alright, this is not good. We're not doing well right now. But this is all my own fault for babbling. There we go, we picked up a bomb and clear all. Now here we are in the real danger zone. Let's try that again. One thing that I don't know is if we lose our special weapon. Let's buy one just in case again. I think we do lose our special weapon when we blow up. But yeah, the controls, I'm only dying, fault of my own. That's the only reason, really. Besides that, the controls are completely fair, the graphics are beautiful, the sound is great. So, let's move on to our HUD and what we see here, our HUD, our heads-up display. We can see our score, typical arcade stuff. We can see our level to our plane, I believe. Level 6 is the max, or level 5 is the max for this particular plane. One thing I don't like, a little nitpick about the control, is this is one of those shooters where you have to mash the shoot button. If you hold it down, you will rapid fire for a time, but it will stop after a little bit, which is kind of a pain in a game like this. Some people don't mind it. I do. I wish I could just hold the button down and be a little bit more mindless, because I need to focus on movement so much. Like that, I'm just getting pelted. I was doing a lot better earlier. But anyways, that's a small nitpick, a small gripe to really base any complaint on. Oh, that plane came out of nowhere and just destroyed me. Let's keep playing other levels so that you guys can check it out. As you can see, as we're losing because we're sucking so bad, the enemies are encroaching on our position, and they will catch up to us and kill us. So there is like you have to win after a certain time, or else it'll be game over for you. And Long Hair Man. You and Long Hair Man will weep on the side of the pier, drinking Zimas or something, and cry while the enemy battalions ravage your base. Let's try a different level because we're getting annihilated. We are amassing money while we're dying, so that's a thing. But yeah, this is a sweet little game. I highly recommend it. If you're a shooter fan and you haven't checked this out before, I mean, what are you doing? You must check this out. Listen to this sweet music. There really isn't too many other shooters on the SNES that I enjoy this much. Which you think, yeah, that's kind of crazy, considering there are so many good ones, honestly, on the system. Another thing, if you guys haven't noticed, is that when you get hit once, you kind of have a limited amount of time where your ship is flashing warning signs, and during that time, if you get hit again, you will immediately die. But then if you can recover, if you can pull out a battle long enough to recover during that time, like right now, perfect example, let's see if I can recover. Yeah, you can rebuild your health and take another hit. Mick can take the most hits before exploding. I think the main character, Shin, can take less, and the other guy, Mickey, or whatever his name is, takes the least amount of hits. Alright, we left the Mega Cluster out there. Sent out the Mega Cluster. See how awesome that was? Even though we're gonna get killed anyways. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get killed. Alright, God. But yeah. Do I recommend this game? Absolutely I do. This is a must-have for shooter fans, for connoisseurs of the early arcade days. You can't really go wrong with this game. Let's see if we can launch another cluster. No, we can't. We don't have another cluster. Let's carry on until I die. How about that? And then you guys can decide for your... There, I died. Buy the game. It's amazing. It's great. They're going to encroach on our base. They're going to kill us all. Definitely my favorite shoot-'em-up that I own for the system. So if you guys see something you like here, if you enjoy it, I suggest you go out and get it. The card is getting a little pricey, so get it before it's too late. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little ramble on a little shoot-'em-up here from 1991. And until next time on Tarasco Voltor Reviews, this is Tarasco Voltor signing out. Later.